Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Libra for the week of October 24th through the 30th of 2022. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up. And a very special thank you to those of you who have subscribed. Thank you very much for doing that. As well as those who have left comments. Thank you. All right, Libra, on that note, we will see what this week has in store for you. All right, and your first card out is the King of Swords. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this could be yourself, following your intuition, knowing the right road to go for yourself. You attack problems head on this week. You know, big, small, or indiffer. You're standing your ground. You're not mixing your words. But you're realizing that you're going forward in the right direction for yourself. And new beginnings, the Page of Cups. So things on offer. Maybe there's an invitation coming in for you, unexpected. Good news, you know, in the romance categories as well as family. You know, you find a thrilling invitation, something unexpected. Maybe you're getting invited to a Halloween party coming up, you know, birthday party, some sort of invitation, unexpected, but you're very happy that it comes in. You're feeling excited about it. And the Ace of Swords, very nice. So cutting through, you know, if you were stumped, you're rejoicing now. You know, you're being prepared, you're feeling inspired, you know, you have, you know, the time has come that it's speaking to your heart. You're very clear, you're clearing the air, you're clearing your thought process. Things are starting to come, you know, much clearer for you. You're getting better sleep, you're solving problems more easily. And the Five of Cups. So, you know, a little bit of remorse, looking back, you know, thinking about what's gone on before you, sort of thing. You know, wondering if I would have done something perhaps a little bit different, would the outcome have changed? Or, you know, perhaps thinking of moving away from a circumstances or a place, whether this is a job or, you know, something that's going on in your life and has been, and you're trying to find calmer and better shores for yourself. You know, an unsuccessful relationship, whether that's, you know, it's disappointing. Now, whether that's for, you know, in the relationship that you're in or a friendship that you had. For some of you, you're disappointed in a test score, perhaps in school, or an exam that you took to, you know, qualify for a job. Perhaps you're also regretting a bad career move on your behalf. But whatever it is, you're coming to terms with it. There's still more on offer behind you, and you realize that. You know, the water's still flowing in, so there's lots of prospects still coming. So you just spend a little bit of time looking back, wondering, you know, perhaps if I would have done it a little bit different, you know, what would have my outcome been looked like now? But you're okay. You're moving forward. And the Knight of Swords, most definitely moving on. You know, you're thinking of taking a trip somewhere by air. You know, it's unexpected, it's fast moving, but you're happy about it, you're excited. You know, you're feeling like, wow, really? I got offered this sort of thing? Maybe you've won a trip. Maybe you put in for that, you know, draw somewhere and yeah, they're phoning you up and saying, hey, you know, you won this trip. When can you, you know, book it and go, sort of thing. And for some others, this could be a relationship that's now cooling off, whether that's a friendship or a partner, and could be even people that you know from your past or relatives. And you're, you know, just cutting them off, putting them in their place, making sure that they respect you going forward. And the Hangman, so most definitely taking a time out. You know, you were feeling trapped and weren't able to be free, but this week you're listening to both sides of everything that has held you back or you feel has held you back. And you're listening to both sides of the story, and you're making your final decisions on which way you want to go forward for yourself. You can achieve whatever goal you set your mind to. You're just making sure you don't make any hasty moves towards it. And the Page of Swords. So it's a storm warning. You know, there's some sort of blowout coming. You know, it's usually based on something somebody said or something you said, and now you're going to defend why you said or what you did, if you have to. And in some cases, this could be a relationship too, that you've held your tongue for a long time, whether it's a friendship or, you know, your other half or siblings or people at your job. And you're about to, you know, choose your words carefully, but you're going to cut them down to size a little bit. And the Nine of Swords. So you're losing sleep over something, you're worried. Perhaps these could be bills, a job, a relationship. Maybe you said something that was in haste or was said to you, and it's just, you know, mulling around in your head. So you're losing a little bit of sleep this week over it, wondering, you know, maybe I shouldn't have said that, or, you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda sort of things. But, you know, get up in the morning, pick up the phone, make your call, you know, so that you can find peace and rest for yourself in the future, and let this, whatever this is, go away from you. And the World card. So you've come to some sort of cross line, you know, a finish line in your life. You're facing it. You're realizing that, you know, you're starting over. The future looks better. You can look a little farther ahead now with clarity and no worry. For others of you, you're thinking of taking a trip abroad, someplace you've always wanted to go. You know, that sort of thing. Trying to check in to seeing how much it'll cost you. You know, anything's acceptable here, but it is starting over for yourself, a new, fresh beginning. And the Hermit. So taking a time out, stepping back. You have plenty of light. You're just looking over all the circumstances and actions and words in your life this far, and seeing which way is the right way for you to go. You know, you're sort of standing there looking out on your prospects. You're going to take a time out, I think, this time for your week. Just take a well-deserved day or few hours, some cases. That's all you can get. And just calm yourself down. Take a different perspective at things. Not answer your cell phone or your text messages. Just turn off all that stuff and find yourself someplace where you can just breathe. The Nine of Pentacles. So you're comfortable. You've come a long way. You've put a lot of hard work into whatever you have in your life this far. It's not been handed to you. And you're comfortable. You're not you're not alone. You know, there's also, for some of you, this could be a windfall coming in. You know, check the mail, check your lottery tickets. You just never know. It's, you know, something coming in that you're quite comfortable with. You know, you're richer in spirit than you think. You're just keeping to yourself a little bit more this week. Feeling comfort in doing something perhaps around your house. You know, maybe you have a hobby or something that, you know, just keeps you there, and you're happy and content to be there. You're not uncomfortable or missing anybody. You just want that alone time this week. And the Strength card. So a bit of reflection. You know, you're curbing those impulses to just say things For some of you, this could be a pay raise coming in. Maybe you've had, you defended yourself. You went about, telling the boss that, this is all I bring to the table. And, they've got a better position and more pay raise. What about me? That sort of thing. You're learning to control yourself and stay away from people that aren't good for you, whether this is friendships or relatives, places and things as well. If it upsets you and doesn't bring you happiness, you're learning to just stay away from them and find comfort in yourself and your own surroundings. And the 10 of Rods. So perhaps you got that increase in the job that you wanted and realizing that that job is not all it was cracked up to be. There's more burdens than, though you're being paid well to do it, you're wishing that, it's not keeping you up at night so much, wondering I should have did this and could have did that sort of thing. So this week you're going to delegate to others to give you a hand. And the 4 of Cups. So being a little bit bored, looking at all that you have, there's more still on offer. Wondering, do I keep staying still or do I try something different with my life? And the King of Cups, so water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Maybe this could be a counselor, somebody you're speaking to. They're very kind, very giving, they're very sharing. Maybe you're in a relationship with this other person as well. And the 5 of Pentacles. All right. So you're looking back. You've asked some people for some help. You've put your best foot forward. You're trying to, make your life go along as comfortable as you can. Maybe perhaps you had a little bit of bad luck in the past with your finances. Maybe you lost, some due to illness or something like that. So now you're just trying to pick yourself up and move forward. It's also possible that some of you are analyzing something to death, and you don't need to. You're assuming the worst and worrying needlessly over something that's happening in your life, and you're building, a mountain out of a molehill sort of thing. So try to relax this week, Libra. Take some time out for yourself. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. And one jumped. All right. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and your desire. And don't compromise. Well, there you are. Go for it, Libra. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.